Hello, it is I. It has been a few days. So really the reason I didn't stream on Saturday, well, we were a little bit distracted on Friday night. I was catching up with a couple of friends and whatnot. Ended up being, I woke up kind of late-ish, so we didn't end up playing any Helldivers, unfortunately, this week. And we were trying to see if like we could get any people to play it yesterday, but that was a bit of a no-go. So maybe this week we might be able to play some more Helldivers. But yes, in the meantime, I was going to try to play as ZZZ, but then on Saturday, again, I was catching up with all of the guys again. They've been kind of, well, some of them have been gone for like quite a while, so it was nice just to, you know, talk and play some games, catch up, see how everybody's going, as you do. So yes, I apologize for not actually streaming on Saturday. Well, Saturday for me, Friday for everyone else, I think. Yeah, because I live in the future. Man, now we can hopefully finish this. Well, I don't know if we'll finish it, but continue in the story for R&B. We'll take. Wait, did I have Billy before? You know what? He'll be fine for one, I'm sure. Oh, deselected him. Whoops. And of course, as per usual, we will run around and burn our resources quickly before we do anything, so we can, you know, have a recharging as we do some story. Otherwise, it just sits there, securing nothing. Because we've hit our cap. A resource cap. Oh. Can probably do this event while we're here quickly. No, we'll go get rid of our... Go burn some resources first. Because I do want to farm a little bit for the new character when she comes out. I don't know actually what expert materials she needs. All I know is that she's, you know, a, well, physical anomaly character. So I found some anomaly stuff, but I haven't found any of the physical stuff. Which is also why I've been using Billy and Corin for the shop, because they also give you a few pieces of physical skill book things. It was a slow toll. I know I said this last time, but like the voice actor for Sokaku does sound pretty much identical to the old one that they had. She just sounds a little bit more, what do you call it, chipper? Lack of a better description. I did see some Genshin news the other day though, where it was like talking about how some voice actors were being rather, what would you call it, toxic on social media. So it's like, ooh. Well, I guess Mihoyo didn't like that. Gave him the boot. Kind of sad though, because some of the voice actors did a really good job, and it's a bit weird hearing them now. Like Lucy, for instance, the fire support chick. She sounds a bit weird now. I mean, I'll get used to it. It's not as bad. Well, what was it, Argenti's one I in Star Rail. That one really got me. I was like, oh man, he had such a cool voice. I do wonder what happened with that one, because they didn't say anything bad happened. It's more just like some sort of managerial contract mishap. So at least it wasn't, you know, as bad as like what some of these voice actors having to deal with, where it's like, oh, you made a bad comment on Twitter. I'm sorry, we can't associate with you anymore. All of the work you've done in our games, we're replacing it. Understandable in some instances, of course. No, I don't want that one. Noodle Shop. Those two are always there. But still, you know, it's kind of sad when you get used to certain voices. Oh, hello, Felix. How are you doing? What voice actors get the boot? Oh, okay, I'll go over... I don't remember their names, and unfortunately, Zenless doesn't actually tell you who the voice actors are for. But Sokaku had her voice actor change, and so did Lucy. And they also have characters in both Star Rail and Genshin Impact that also got removed. Like, I think, what's the alchemy wind element check in Genshin? Oh, I can't remember. It's been too long. But she's the really shy sort of character. Ooh, that's right. Go do this event while we're at it. Don't know who they did in Star Rail. Ho-Ho? Another green-haired fox girl? Healer unit? Apparently it was her and her tail, because her tail has a an independent voice actor as well. Both of them got changed. And of course, the one I was talking about earlier, Argenti, like he got a different VA as well. But he doesn't. Oh no, he didn't get like any sort of like bad reason behind why he got removed. It was literally apparently just some, well, contractual mishap or whatever. Like his manager wasn't on the ball or something and he missed out. Which sucks. Because I really liked Argenti's voice actor. He was really cool. Well, how he sounded, I don't know about his personality. Oh gosh, that was so fast I missed it. I looked away for a second to see if I could try and reach hairs. It was nope. Oh, only 31. Damn. Does that matter though? Oh, it get at least A. Okay, that's fine. We don't have to redo it. I was thinking, do we need to get S rank for everything? Oh, excuse me. Doing good, just do not remember like half of with the week. I just remember drinking something in the shop, then wishing the UK had more of a gothic feel. Nice. So you had a ball. Well, I can't really say you had a ball, but it sounds like you had a bit of fun. Unless you don't think it was fun. But yeah, I've been doing alright. As I was saying, I was just catching up with some friends earlier. Hence why I didn't have a stream this, well, last weekend. I did say I might be streaming it like later that day, but it was like, yep, it just kept going the whole weekend gone. It was fun though. I should have like, we only played a little bit of the new hunt, and it's pretty funny because one of the guys is using an AMD graphics card, and AMD graphics cards at the moment have a bit of a hiccup with the new engine for Crytek, or CryEngine, whatever, where all the shadows are excessively dark, like they are pitch black. So if you're in like a really well-lit area, you're fine. But the second there's like a little hint of shadow, it doesn't like have like you know, a semi-transparent shadow or lighter shadow because it's not like intense or anything like that. It's pitch black. So you, in certain areas of the map, all you see is the darkness before you. It's pretty funny. I was thinking to myself, if only we had been streaming it, it would have been hilarious. Because we had one dude running around half blind and the rest of us trying to get used to the new aiming system. Well, it's not aiming system, bullet traversal system. Because there's like bullet drop in the game properly now. But it feels like they tweaked how shots hit in general, because it's there's a lot more missing happening. Even like enemies, I noticed when we were running around, were missing us. At a few points, we're just like, I've seen a couple of enemy teams do this. We just give up on like flipping ranged weapons and resort to melee, where there's like a bunch of people running around in the middle trying to hit each other with a spear. Good fun. It's crack up though. It happened on like 2 or 3 different occasions. One of the guys on our team got like a double kill with a baseball bat. It's like, yeah. Nice. Does this mean we can finally have a cat assigned to our shop? Pull out the cat teaser. No, pet the cat. That's what. Okay, cat teasers. The UK London mostly sees the Gothic feel, but I wish the whole of UK was like that. My reasoning was I watched The Crow and missed the Gothic feel. Have not seen the 3 other movies or the TV show, and I will not see the reboot. The Crow. I don't believe I know of this TV show. But mayhaps I will have a look. Because I've been watching one particular TV show on and off at the moment. The Good Doctor. It's like a autistic surgeon. Oh no, not this one. I still don't know what the right book is for this. I just have given up. I'm sure somebody's figured out what book it is by now, because this is the second time it's got, I don't know if it's like a translation error or just a descriptive error mishap for the book she's talking about. But I've tried like all of the ones that sound like they could be the book she's referring to. But no, they've all given me the thumbs down. At least she comes back again. Anyway, we'll get into the story now. Right. Our business asset credentials got cleared, so we might have to go to the Lumina branch of public security with our papers to finish the whole process. Excellent.
A notice from public security. The process of renewing our business license went quite smoothly, but it seems like we still need to visit the public security office anyway.
Go shopping? No, we should go ahead and allow affairs first.
Public security.
Speaking of which, I wonder how that customer is doing. The one who rented the Port Peak last time. Alright, 18. Can you please remember to keep an eye out for a spunky Thyran girl today? If she comes to return a movie, please get her name, or register her as a member.
Our spunky rat Thyran.
Somebody must be thinking about me. I wonder who.
Ah yes, back to her point of view. Wonderful.
Dang, you're finally back. I've missed you, you know.
A nice extended trial of running around his head.
Oh, it's you. That's rather disappointing. And this is what you missed, right?
Oh, actually, we should check if we can read her skill descriptions. I didn't do that last time.
Alright. right.
Just realized.
Port Peak in HD. And it's the special videotape release with 20 seconds of extra footage. I'm gonna put this on right now.
I made a post about The Crow, but in the same tweet you spoke about wanting to watch the Human Centipede franchise. Oh no. Sounds like torture. It is. That indeed sounds like torture. I hardly remember putting that in my post. I just remember speaking about wanting to move a spider. Or model a spider, sorry, not move.
Go right ahead. There's lots of thrilling action scenes, and loads of blood and gore with chopped limbs flying around.
My goodness, man.
I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
What do you want? No. I'm joking. At least your arms are
all of a sudden.
No.
You scared?
Huffing kittens, yep.
Yeah, right.
Oh man, that was like
Just, I feel like when we're
a
at
thing
work,
for a while.
we should be a little more serious. I'll stand guard a little longer, and then when the others come back, I'll... Hey! Hold on! Why did you bring the hostages out again?
Jane! You're back! You sure have been working hard. I'm going to take the hostages to the restroom.
Again? How many times have you taken them already?
You can only blame yourselves. What do you expect after giving me so much water?
Can't you just go in your cell?
what well-treated hostages from a despicable gang.
Go in my cell? Have you no shame? Everybody can see.
Well, I go like that all the time. But if I keep doing that, our jail won't be very habitable anymore.
Did you have to go there?
Fine.
See, this guy's
Take
like
them out. We can't have our little
quite a pushover.
officer losing his dignity now. Do you need to call
Even the
a few more
hostages are
guards
pushing
to
them
go
around.
with you? There could be ethereals lurking around this area.
No sweat, Jane. The bathroom isn't far, and besides, I know all the fissures and shortcuts around this part of the hollow. We'll be right back.
Will he though? I still can't get over how strange it poses here. I mean, it's kind of interesting, but at the same time, it's an odd pose. Got her thumbs in your little, what are they? Jacket belt, straps, jacket belt straps, jacket strap belts, straps, jacket on a belt. Sure, if we just keep repeating in different order, we'll get it right eventually, right? Miss Jane, you're back. What are you doing here? Where's the supply card? Oh, him? He said his cheeks were really sore and his wrist was itchy. Oh, yeah, that's right. He was applying balm. And chewing gum. But now it's all out of gum. He couldn't take it any longer, so he ran off to the restroom. What did you manage to get? I see word gets around. The supplies are just outside the transfer station. Go do me a solid and fetch those for me, would you? Alright, but we need the guard to handle the inventory and distribution of supplies, so we should wait for him. Help, tripping over English. Oh, speaking of, I was talking to one of my friends earlier, and you know how whenever you have, like, was it a vowel or a, you know, A-E-I-O-U, you're meant to lead into the sentence with A-N as in an. So I ate an apple. But if you replace apple with unicorn, it sounds weird as heck. It doesn't feel like, it doesn't sound right. Like I am a unicorn, not I am an unicorn. An unicorn. It just, I don't know, it doesn't sound right. A unicorn, an unicorn. It was, yes, very, very fun conversation on weird English language mechanics. Yes, it's still stuck in my mind. I can't stop thinking about it. Maybe at some point I will forget when I'm distracted by something. Oh, let's see, what would you say, Felix? Sorry, I was also distracted again. The Crow franchise has 4 films, 1 game, 1 TV show, and 1 bad reboot. The Crow is better than the godforsaken human centipede. Of course, anything's better than that, would it not? It's like, yeah, it's just a nasty. Yes, we won't talk about it. The first Crow movie is the only good one in the franchise, and the actor died during filming. His death was kept in the film, and they replaced him with a stunt double. CGI'd his face onto the double. Oh, that's spooky. Speaking about the first film in the Crow franchise, you said there's a Crow game. I have seen it. There's like a Crow country horror game. I don't. Well, it's a bit horror, a bit thriller. I don't think that's, of course, the same game. Probably not. It seemed pretty cool though, since we're on the topic of crows.
For a trip to the bathroom, they sure are taking their time.
Storyboard.
Hey, what have you been feeding the hostages?
Well, same as us. Some hardtack and some water. All right. According to your instructions.
It is not. Yeah, I assumed just such. I just brought it up because it was.
We were sure to pump that one from
Reminded me of it.
full of water. And he ate the gross, salty fish-flavored hardtack too.
Though it does actually look pretty cool. I would play it if I hadn't already seen the entire game. I was like, oh, that could be a fun one because it's like a PlayStation 1 styled Resident Evil sort of gameplay where your camera's kind of locked at a certain point of view and you run around. Except it's like isometric instead of camera being locked to specific angles as you traverse through places.
And the medication?
You mean the muscle relaxants? We have lowered the dosage before stopping it completely, just like you ordered.
Really? Then they shouldn't be so slow.
What if they've had an escape? That Seth jumped out the window.
Gone! All gone!
Not surprising.
I knew it. Here you go, take this. My mom always taught me to keep a spare roll on me.
Oh, he was thinking of the toilet paper.
Huh? What's this? Toilet paper?
Yeah, the bathroom's out of toilet paper. Right?
No.
No! The hostages! The hostages all gone!
Their game would have been great. How they could have make a Crow game nowadays, but they won't. Maybe if it was like a small indie company that was still working on it.
The guard! That officer!
Then yes.
Everyone's gone!
But nowadays, you know how it is. If it's not like popular enough, they don't. The bigger companies don't tend to pick it up unless that's, you know, their own sort of thing that they're working on. Whatnot.
The guard in the bathroom got knocked out, and that rookie escorting them betrayed us. He escaped with the hostages.
Speaking of, actually, was it Borderlands? The movie apparently didn't do too well, or hasn't been doing too well. I was talking to a friend about it for like a minute, and he was literally saying it's only been out for like what, a week or something. So it's a bit early to be, you know, throwing all that around. But I suppose give it a while, see what happens. Because at the moment it's just like, yeah, nobody's really given it good reviews. People who have watched it pretty much, like, I wouldn't say that they said they wasted their money, but it was just like not that great. I think the majority of people who are saying that are also
What?
you know, people who really enjoyed the games too. Like for me, for instance, if I went to watch it and it's like, well, from what everybody's saying, nothing like the games, then I would be disappointed too. Because it's like, you know, you're a big fan of the series.
The patrol has gone to update the boss.
You make a big movie about it, and they kind of just butcher the story. And it doesn't feel like the same thing anymore. And I don't know if they like tone down scenes or just make it seem very PG. when it's not really.
More than traitors. You can bet he's gonna come over here personally. We have got to go catch them, otherwise we're all in for it.
Especially when like you can blow people up and whatnot, their limbs go flying and everything. At least in game, sometimes.
That kid, he really convinced someone to betray us.
Give us action or give us death. I guess, yeah. You only wasted my money on one thing that was back in 2019. The sci-fi Mad Max.
Listen up. Leave the chase to me. You'll only slow things down.
Sci-fi Mad
Everybody
Max
just
movie?
wait for the boss at the transfer station.
Oh, wait. You just remind me of something else now. I literally watched Deadpool vs. Wolverine over the weekend. And, wow. It had some cool stuff in it. But I don't know if people are going to think I'm a lunatic. I didn't think it was as good as everybody was raving when I watched it. I was like, it had some really cool bits. Like they brought back, what's his name, Wesley Snipes for Blade, which was pretty cool. And they, what's his name, Channing Tatum was brought in for Gambit, and he did like a really good job of like voicing Gambit. Well, just being Gambit in general, really. So it did have some really cool moments, but it was, I don't know, it just didn't quite hit me as well as it did for everybody else. It was weird feeling it, because it, I was really looking forward to it too. The Blade reboot was cancelled. What? How recent is that news? Because last I saw, like, Wesley Snipes was in an interview where he was talking about how Ryan pulled him on to the Deadpool vs. Wolverine movie.
Up ahead.
And that he was saying, well, he was kind of expecting him not to bring him on, but bring the new actor that was going for the reboot.
Cluster bombs and a laser net. This smell.
Very weird.
Watch out, ethereal. Gotta focus on dodging. Good thing they didn't get attacked.
Maybe they already had a plan to cancel the reboot before that movie.
Want some more?
It's just been publicized recently. I don't know.
They managed to make it deeper into the building. Not bad.
Sorry, I'm getting distracted from like the game. It's like all of a sudden I was just really interested. I might have a. I mean, if you know when, that would help me. I don't have to Google it later. Like, was that pretty recent news or? Oh, excuse me. Hiccup. They cancelled it over time being used for other moves. Okay.
Better not hurt my tail. They should be just up ahead.
Ow. What else? What other Marvel movies are they making? Because I think, from my memory, we've caught up on most of the roadmap that they had originally. So I'm not sure if what they're doing anymore, if they're going to just continue with making, you know, standalone movies like, you know, Spider-Man or Black Panther, etc., blah blah blah, or if they'll be doing any more of those. I don't really want to call them multiverse, but you know, they're the collaboration movies where they have, you know, the Avengers or the flippin' Justice League, that sort of stuff. I know Justice League isn't Marvel, I'm just mentioning it as it's like another superhero collaboration movie. So I do like those superhero collaboration movies. It's cool seeing like heroes kind of mingle and mix with each other, see how they behave.
The thing with muscles is, as long as you're reasonable with them and motivate them.
Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. Okay.
In what?
So there are some collaboration movies from the sound of it. Well, that's like, you know what I mean by collaboration.
I can't keep running it. Ugh.
No, just keep up. Didn't you just say we're almost at the exit?
No, we're already here. This is the exit.
Wait, he managed to convince this guard underling? No wonder he was such a pushover. He doesn't want to be in...
See. Let's go, people. You two head out first.
Are you sure? But you're weak, officer. Wouldn't it be better if you got out first?
There's also Daredevil First Blood. They're gonna do Daredevil movie? Oh my gosh, that's been a while since we had anything Daredevil related. Oh no. Well, his story does kind of pop up in Deadpool vs. Wolverine. Same with the Fantastic Four. They also kind of pop up. That's just a little bit spoilerific, but I forgot I already mentioned Blade, so I was like,
Don't worry about me. Time is of the essence.
My bad,
You
sorry,
all need
people.
to get out of here. Quick.
I won't tell you how it happens, so you can find that out yourself if you haven't seen it.
Thank you, Officer Seth. If it weren't for you, we definitely would have been.
All in a day's work for a public security officer. Come on.
But yeah, there was someone I don't really know,
Okay, you're next.
but someone my friend knows, and they said they also kind of felt similar about the Deadpool vs. Wolverine movie, but they really liked the Borderlands movie. So I'm like, is the Borderlands movie actually good then? I don't know. Probably just coincidentally lined up in taste for Deadpool vs. Wolverine. It was still a good movie. I still liked it, but I wouldn't rewatch it though. I just wouldn't.
What's wrong?
It's felt like a one-off movie for me. There'll also be Daredevil and Spider-Man and Deadpool the New Film. Ooh. Actually, I'm pretty keen to see what happens to the Spider-Man one, because he's kind of got a fresh start sort of thing happening now. Nobody knows who he is,
Seth,
or as Peter Parker at least. I don't know if they might still know the
can I
name
recross over to
Spider-Man.
the other side? Can I really start all over again?
Damn, now we're falling down the flippin' movie rabbit hole and
Really get another chance?
distracting us from the game.
That's not for me to decide.
Probably a few people there go, play the damn game, you idiot.
But if you stay here,
Oh,
you'll
there you
never
go.
find out.
Dog's barking again, for flip's sake. He just barks at anything.
Thank you, Seth.
That's all the movies that come in. I know, I did ask. And I do appreciate that, by the way.
Wait.
Damn, they caught up.
Because I do really enjoy the Avengers sort of movies.
Back on this life of crime, Jane. You should do the same.
It's a bit, I don't know. Okay, I know we're going back to the topic, but
Shut up and listen. There are other paths.
it's been a bit of a mixed bag since the last Avengers movie with all these sort of independent hero sort of movies. Like the Doctor Strange one, I was like, not that great. I feel like the best both movies and shows that came out of it are definitely got to be the Spider-Man related ones, like Far From Home and No Way Home, as well as the Loki TV series. Those were really good. I love those. I did watch the what's Vision's
Razor the mountain lion.
girlfriend slash wife, the Red Witch name? I forget her name. I watched the TV series for that one and I was like, it was okay. It was kind of interesting to be honest, but it wasn't as like, wow, jaw-droppingly amazing or anything. Like I did feel with Loki. I thought Loki was so good. That really, gave me the tingles. All the way to the end.
We're surrounded.
Far from hopeless. I would be surprised if like they make some sort of title for the next Spider-Man like that. Spider-Man far from homeless. or maybe something with unknown, like Spider-Man into the unknown, because nobody knows who the heck he is anymore.
The rules of the streets, the rules of the gang.
Spider-Man forever unknown.
None tolerate a traitor.
Because he's had a magic spell cast on him by Doctor Strange where nobody knows who he is. And it just keeps reapplying that spell. So every time like he tells them, oh, hi, I'm Peter. They're like, oh, hi, Peter. They turn to the left for a moment and then turn back to him and like, who are you? He's like, hi, I'm Peter. Oh, cool. Turn away again, turn back to him. Who are you? I mean, that would be pretty stupid as a
so Jane,
kind of point of story, but
what paths do they have?
It's funny.
Only surrender, of course. Surrender and submission.
According to the rules, traitors should suffer a fate worse than death.
Okay, so
Seeing as Jane says so, I'm willing to give a second chance.
I mean, we know Jane was going to flip-flop anyway because she's originally like a special criminal investigator or whatever. But I didn't think she kind of corroborated this escape quite at this point.
Yo, kill the PubSec scum and I'll let you off lightly. I'll give you 3 seconds to think it over. 3.
This emblem looks familiar. I feel like I've seen it somewhere. Oh! Maybe the world ends with you. It has this sort of like jaggedy design style for like some of the enemy icons.
2,
Big
1. I refuse.
Doom Skull or something. It also looks very much like the Dauntless emblem, except it's got these 2 extra little things on the side here. Looks very Cthulhu-ish. His mask is revealed. I mean, removed.
Behave yourself, you rotten traitor. Oh, you refused your proposal, Jane. You know what to do next.
So they do have actual faces underneath those globes. I mean, it's obvious, but...
Go! Don't you dare harm him!
Oh, Jane.
Give me another chance. Stop it! Jane! Don't do it! You can still turn this around!
Looks like the jig might be up, Jane.
Anything else to say?
I want to start over.
I know. You will.
Don't worry, you're up next.
I hope she had some plan beforehand about that.
Jane, what are you doing? You breaking the rules now, too?
No way, boss. Just, didn't you say, when the time's right, I
Damn, I love the animation in these scenes.
Yeah, so what?
We mountain lions are fierce and unbeatable. Not even those PubSec idiots can stop us. It'd be a waste to get rid of him like this. Don't you think?
What's your point?
With him here, I think the time has come. Let me fight in front of the gang to prove myself and earn a shot at promotion. I
And
propose a duel in the Lion.
aside from like the lip sync not quite being what they're saying,
Only the boss calls the shots.
Gentlemen, are you
the animation is
still in the
definitely
dark
like cinematic
about the
quality.
rumors on the streets?
Delicious.
They say that in front of PubSec, mountain lions are just little scaredy cats.
Roll it up into a wrap and take a big bite out of it.
Brothers caused business stolen, operations ruined, territory shrinking. And what did we do in response? We ran. We hid. Scattered like mice, with our heads down. Lions are creatures that hold honor above all. And this
No, they don't.
PubSec officer is the perfect opportunity.
She hasn't watched
to
enough
prove
National
us.
Geographic Channel for that.
Let this duel make it clear to all other gangs. We are real lions. And not some scaredy cats.
Lip sync is off a lot. Yeah, I think it's because they must have originally lip synced it for one language, not for English, so it doesn't really match. But I'm willing to overlook that.
Well, Wazer, what do you say?
When the lion's den is ready, I'll send someone for you. Until then, keep an eye on the cat. You got it, boss.
Much appreciated, boss. I won't let you down.
And once I said June's going to end up saying what I was thinking as a... Well, as they say, great minds think alike. Check the supply point. I'm surprised with the escape already. With these, our chances of survival should go. Hang on, that seems a bit backwards. They just fail in escaping? It is what it is. Better find a way to get this done in the duel with Seth. I'm prepared. Gnaw a hole in the necks of these mountain lions. Oh. This is reference. This is one big reference. Because they're lions, right? And there's that nursery story, rhyme, whatever flip, where the mouse pulls a thorn out of the lion's paw.
I finally managed to get things going.
Except it's taken to an extreme level of violence.
I'll be using him as the bait I need to get into the lion's den.
Instead of the mouse helping out the lion, the mouse is going to flip and murder the lion.
The escape supplies are all ready. My route and universal
like,
key card are all sorted.
The lion is
Just need a way
weak.
to rescue Seth before our duel.
The thorn distracts his mind. So as the rat, we gnaw out its neck.
Plus, there's that guard kid.
Like a
I dropped him
Doberman.
off in a place where there
with a
were
rubber
warnings
ducky.
of fissures potentially opening. He said he's been at this transfer
I've seen that
station a while
short.
and knows all the fissures and shortcuts around this area. Guess I can only hope that he was telling the truth.
It pops up quite a few times for me every now and again, and because you watch one meme video, it throws like 20 at you. So every now and again, the same one pops up again. But it's that dog that comes sprinting towards its owner, and the owner's like, oh, because there's a snake in the ground or something right in front of him. A dog just grabs a snake, just flips it left and right really fast, and then it goes, let's go, goes flying into flipping orbit. Well, it doesn't go literally into orbit, but it just sends the snake flying.
Oh, so our strong newcomer who's going all out to become a bodyguard is someone who says her prayers.
Yeah, that one. But it gives me a chuckle every time I see it pop up again. It's like, hey.
Just a little pregame prayer, nothing more. But as for you, don't tell me a majestic mountain lion bodyguard would stoop to eavesdropping.
Seems like this will be easier then, given you know I'm a bodyguard. I'm here on the boss's orders to take you to the lion's den.
So, everything's already set up for the fight? No need to shower, get changed, go over the rules, paint up some lion shirts, or anything like that. Come on, I was just kidding, Mr. Bodyguard.
She's saying you stink. Go have a
You
shower.
don't have to be so nervous.
I'll guide you through the fissure into the lion's den. We leave now.
Gotcha. Just let me pack my things and then...
We leave now.
Why the rush? The lion's den isn't going anywhere. At least let me fix my makeup, okay?
Jane, are you going to ignore the rules of the mountain lions?
I will for a moment to have a drink.
Fine, fine. Let's go now then. You
Wet
lead the way,
my whistle.
Mr. Bodyguard.
Jeez, that's like an ancient saying, isn't it?
It's starting so quickly that I didn't have time to grab my escape supplies. I had a feeling something like this might happen.
I feel like it's commonly
Come
used
up with an
in
escape plan on the fly.
Western sort of movies. That wet my whistle thing. Maybe that's where I got it from. Oh, flip. Step head out of the fissure. Jane finds herself in a completely unexpected place.
Is this...
She fell down a hole and now she's in Wonderland.
So the lion's den is hidden inside Hollow Zero.
Sometimes the most dangerous place is also the safest. Those pub-sick cowards never go anywhere dangerous, but we mountain lions aren't afraid.
So that's it. The mountain lions know the location of a stable fissure leading to Hollow Zero from a companion hollow. Every time they need to escape, they flee to this area in Hollow Zero.
Cheeky.
That's why public security could never find or catch them. No wonder that transfer station is churning out supplies for anti-corruption serum. They must be used for holing up inside Hollow Zero. Once they're out of danger, they can slip out of the fissure and escape. Impressive. That's a risky strategy that only a group as bold and talented as yourselves could pull off.
Don't be envious. You'll be joining our group of bold and talented people soon enough. But you have to prove yourself.
The bodyguard suddenly shoves Jane from behind, forcing her to fall down from the platform on which they were standing.
Hey, what gives?
She's been thrown into the literal lion den.
The duel will be
An
just
arena.
up those stairs there. You can go up once you meet all the requirements.
Hang on. Nobody said anything about a qualification round before the duel.
Becoming a bodyguard is the boss's way of acknowledging you, but we mountain lions need to see you prove yourself first. If you want a shot at the duel, then you'll have to make it there on your own. This is also one of our rules.
You call that a rule? It's just a way to wear me down before the fight.
Rules are rules. Plus, weren't you praying just now? This little trial should be a cinch for you. Come on, newbie. We're looking forward to seeing how you do.
Reminds me of Tekken. Heihachi throws Kazuya off a cliff, and then Kazuya throws Jin off a cliff.
Seriously, another task to collect.
Ah yes, the family tradition. Throw the child off the cliff.
That's the rule.
They really couldn't come up with anything better to test me. Let's start investigating. The target's over there. Don't be sorry. It'll be over soon enough.
I like that little bandit bang boot. Oh, hang on. I wanted to check the skill info. And we already read the patient thing. Was here like core skill? Yeah, that's what I wanted to read. So when Jane attack hits an enemy, it causes them to enter the Nord state, lasting for 10 seconds. For any squad member triggers assault on an enemy in the Nord state and causes the flinch effect. The flinch effect duration is extended by 5 seconds. Ooh. And assault damage has a chance to trigger a critical. What? That's pretty crazy, because you can't crit those normally, I believe. Huh. With a base crit rate of 31% and crit damage of 50%, each point of Jane's anomaly proficiency further increases the crit rate by 0.13. An additional ability, when another character in your squad is an anomaly character or shares the same faction, Jane's physical anomaly build-up rate is increased by 20%. When the enemy is already suffering from an attribute anomaly, Jane's physical anomaly build-up towards the target is increased by an additional... Far out. So you really... Yeah, okay.
Great. That's the first access card.
It won't be that easy to become a bodyguard.
Oh, it's easy. I just
So
need to
definitely
get
she shines in a party that actually has more anomaly. I could see you having like one stunner and then 2 anomaly units being pretty good.
This will be painless.
Especially with how fast she applies anomaly already.
Let's keep going.
Oh, damn it, I just wasted the charge. I was like, gonna spin. But I spun on nothing. I Beybladed to the void.
So predictable.
Laser. Oh.
Great. That's the second access card. Only one more to find.
It's got some pretty cool music for this patch.
So you were here too. Don't expect me to go easy on you.
Oh no, I let go of the button. I'll use my ult.
Taste of the abyss.
I love the like ice skating sort of theme that they've got going for her. Especially when she does her like those kicks, they look like she's kind of skating. Goodness. Sorry, this is it's been bothering me a lot today, like a bit of a scratchy throat. It's making me cough a lot. It's been pretty annoying. I guess just sometimes you have like a day where it's just really a pain in the butt. Quiet Place gets a game next year, but I doubt it'll be fun. Quiet Place. Is that the like what you call it, horror / thriller / alien sort of thing, where the monsters or / aliens are all attuned to sound? So if you're noisy or whatever, they just come flying at you. Oh damn it! Sorry. Had a really bad one there. It is. I have not watched that show / movie yet, but I've seen bits and pieces of it. I saw some news related to it fairly recently. I don't know if it was for the game or if it was for like a new season or something.
What a great surprise. Are you here to congratulate me on passing the trial? I see you even brought that little pubsec prince with you.
But yeah, we'll see how the game goes. If now that I know that there's a game.
Jane, they.
I mean, it's always a bit of a toss-up with you know, games made from movies and movies made from games. It really just depends who's like working on it more than anything. Like maybe A Quiet Place, the TV show, was kind of average, but then like the game is like really good. Just because it has a good director for it or whatever. Who doesn't
Careful with the goods. He's going to be my trophy in a moment.
decide to butcher maybe story or whatnot. Because I feel like so many of these directors tend to just go that route where they just butcher their original content. They just kind of use the name and they make their own story out of it. Tends to like tick off more fans than it does attract new people to it.
I want to defeat a real
Typically, but sometimes, you know, it pans out, but I still don't think it's enough of a risk to take. Worth a risk to take.
Jane Doe, the new cub of the Mountain Lions. You have completed the path of promotion and earned the recognition of the gang. You hereby qualify as my loyal and trusted bodyguard.
My humor is broke. When you said the aliens come flying at you, I was thinking of the dog who shook the snake. Just replace the snake with aliens. Ah. There you go, you've made yourself a fine,
it's an honor,
memeable
boss.
short idea. Should write it down.
But there's one final step to take before you earn your official place in the duel.
I've actually been doing a lot of that. Yeah, whenever I get like a little random ass idea, I just write it down. Especially because it usually fits into a short form sort of thing. It's just like a funny little couple of seconds sketch sort of thing.
Whatever you say, boss. But before that,
I just need to get to the point where I can now actually animate and render it out and whatnot. I'll get there at some point. As she listens to Race's orders, Jane suddenly turns around to dodge a bodyguard who is approaching her from behind with a weapon! Exclamation point! Jane restrains her assailant, firmly pressing her dagger into his ribs.
trying to ambush me, huh? Afraid I'm coming for your position. Guess you couldn't help being anxious. And you even dared to pull a cheap trick like that in front of the boss.
There was an idea to make a film franchise with a sheep, but I don't know what the hell it would be about. You know what popped into my head when you said that? I was thinking of Shaun the Sheep. You know those claymation sort of movies / TV shows done by, I think it's the same people who also do the Wallace and Gromit and Chicken Run, etc. That's what popped into my head. Shaun the Sheep. I don't know. Maybe you could look at that as a point of inspiration.
I was just gonna break one of your hands, that's all.
Because I do kind of like the idea of, you know, like a common barn / house animal that's like more intelligent than it lets on to be. Like it understands your language and can, you know, maybe he's like a little inventor that can build machines and whatnot. I like that stuff. It's cool because it's like you don't expect an animal to be doing that.
You really think I'm gonna forgive you just because you spilled the beans so easily?
Or even
Kindergarten ended 20 years ago, buddy. Go explain yourself to the boss.
Or even something like really contrasting, like what's something we could contrast it with, like a massive elephant that works with making circuit boards or whatever. You imagine trying to do that as like the elephant's like humongous, trying to like deal with these tiny tweezers making like circuitry or whatnot. That's like a interesting contrast. I'm just saying that as an example though. You don't actually use an elephant. I'm just saying for like contrasted with something with a sheep, maybe.
Anything, because
that you would have to figure out what would contrast with it. You know this clay sheep guy, someone who lives in the country? It was... Oh, the country was made in. Well, I kind of just, you know, assumed that nobody knew what I was talking about, so I'd have to describe it anyway. A sharp pain shoots from behind us, unexpectedly powerful impacts in Jane flying through the air. Oh no, she's being juggled.
Break one of her hands. That was my order.
Boss, Razor, you... why?
Because he's a criminal scum.
Jane, I want you to lose to this pub-sec punk in the duel. Then I can go up there and kill him myself. As long as you fight well enough, I'll arrange for someone to escort you to a hospital in New Eridu immediately after the duel. This is one of my rules.
Oh, his rules. So he makes up rules to suit his situation. I see.
You're asking me to go up there and lose on purpose and pretend it's real?
If only all of those
Stupid
crystals
rule is
were...
that?
If only all of those crystals were actually his eyes, then we would have enough eyes to poke him with. Cause him tremendous pain. One eyeball is enough. Painful enough.
You're a cut above the rest, Jane, but you're always missing the point.
Speeder man,
Rules
yes.
of the fight, the rules of promotion.
He has the speeder helm.
Rules. The point isn't the rules. It's that they're mine.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Only if it suits whatever he wants. But he's a criminal, so we come to expect.
I'm the only authority. I'm the only explanation. And I'm the only leader. I am the mountain lion. And
I am an unicorn.
The mountain lions. I need bodyguards who can protect me and my reputation, not some stinking ambitious rat.
Use my ultimate attack, Rainbow Vomit.
You've already defied me twice now in front of everyone, strutting your stuff around in my gang. I've been lenient enough to not just get rid of you, so you'd better listen to my orders now.
Pocket Sand has evolved into Pixie Pocket Sand. Pixie Pocket Dust.
So, this whole circus is just because you're afraid of losing face and status?
My goodness, my dog's going nuts. Hang on.
I thought you might have figured out my secret. But it turns out, a stopped clock is right twice a day.
Secret? What do you mean?
The same narrow-minded thinking and boring ambitions. All you're doing is fighting for power.
You can't
like
just...
stray
Oh,
cats
sorry.
on the street. How ridiculous.
Every country has a real creature as an icon for the country over there to be got a bloody unicorn. Over here, but... Oh, sorry. I gotta reread that. Every country has a real creature as an icon for their country. Over here, we got a bloody unicorn. Yes, there we go.
You think you're all that with your arrogant attitude. That's what I hate about you. But it doesn't matter. I've got loads of time.
Over here, there be monsters. I mean, unicorns. I think that's what you're trying to go for. Like, yeah, there be monsters sort of thing. I think that's another line from Pirates of the Caribbean.
So, let me teach you a little something about my rules.
There's not eyes there. Yes, there are rules.
You brat, what are you doing?
Did it make me
Stand
broke?
dishonesty. I've heard enough and I've taken enough. You demand loyalty, but will sacrifice your companions on a whim for your own greed. Jane, do you get it now? The filthy nature of these gangsters! If you would have just agreed to my terms, we could have avoided all this nonsense!
I agreed
But you're
to your
just so
terms.
obsessed with... hang on. What did you say?
I agree to your terms. Turning over a new leaf, changing for the better. Okay, I agree.
Huh?
I mean it. Just try pulling on the cuffs with both hands.
It's no use. The muscle relaxants have... Huh? They broke. My strength is back. But how?
You sweat more being agitated, and you drink a lot of water, right?
I don't want to talk about the bathroom, Jane.
Urination plus sweating speeds metabolism enough to almost completely process the medicine.
So that's why you made me drink all the...
Enough! Jane, now you betray me?
Well, you heard him. I'm tired of the drama. I'm done, and I can let myself out. I've already got the key.
Card? You swiped it when you were getting beaten up? Fine. Even better. I'll just kill the traitor then. It'll boost my rep all the same. I'll show you how much weight a mountain lion's name carries.
That was cool though.
Any last words?
Yeah, Sith boy!
I'll make it painless.
Dare dodge again!
I did dodge game. Oh, I dodged that one too. Oh, I dodged it a third time.
Power system's down!
Get in there, Seth. Show him your electric boogaloo.
How do you like me now? The final act begins now. Careful.
And she hits so many times so quickly.
Execution! Continue! Damn it! My armor's
Oh, look at that
failing!
impair damage. Delicious. Oh, I didn't dodge that one. Hit me. Charge up the touch blade. Oh, I like Seth purely because he's charge blade. Charge blade mains rise.
Don't let them escape! Avenge the boss!
Oh, speaking of, now that I've reminded myself, I finished watching all of the Monster Hunter Wilds weapon previews. Oh my goodness, so many of them look so good. I saw the dual blade ones, which was the last one. Holy crap, it's now a true Beyblade class. They've like fully leaned into the whole Levi Ackerman playstyle because they even have like a little grappling hook thing that he threw out to like latch onto the monster. Does like a full body like Beyblade rotation down the spine. Even has like moves where you attack the nape of the monster's neck. I was just like, man, you have that's so many nods to Attack on Titan. It's very cool though. I'm so looking forward to when it comes out. I think they're having Gamescom for it soonish, very soonish, because they said they were doing one video release per day until Gamescom. So very interesting to see what they're going to be releasing next, because Gamescom is not quite here yet. So maybe they'll start showing. I don't think they'll show monsters. I feel like that's something that would be more spoilerific, because you kind of want to
so persistent.
experience it in game.
For revenge?
Oh, well, sorry, what the saying that goes, you'd best start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner, because now you're in one. Ah, yeah, that's the one.
You're underestimating Razor's influence.
Here they be monsters. What was that one from then? I don't know. I thought it was like Pirates of the Caribbean, because it kind of, in my head, it sounds like a pirate is saying it, like, yar.
Go around! There's only one exit fissure! We'll cut them off!
I haven't actually watched the recent ones of Pirates of the Caribbean. I know they kind of went past, like, what, 5 or 6 or something?
We finally made it.
The last one I saw was maybe 4. Maybe we should catch up on those at some point. Oh, look, they're just common wrapper. We can deal with that easy peasy.
I never thought you'd dare to take out Razor. I knew there was something off about you right from the...
Yeah, all right already. We're about to fight, so save your breath. What? You think you're the big boss man now that Razor isn't around anymore?
You think he would be more scared of her since we did just beat up the boss? Maybe he would be like, you know, that would be an interesting, like, pull the rug from under you sort of thing, where it's like, no, actually, I'm here to pay my respects to the boss lady. But we know that's not going to happen.
Fuck, even though it's the end now, huh? You'll regret hurting the boss.
All you talk about is the boss, and follow him around like a little lapdog.
Curse of the Black Pearl. That was the first one, was it not? I forget what the titles are for all of them.
Anyway, how loud he got when he was cussing you out? You into that?
Oh, you know what's funny is I have like the second and the third movie on DVD, but I don't have the first. Back when DVDs were used more often.
Shut your mouth.
But since I upgraded my computer, I don't have a CD drive anymore. So everything's got to be USB.
Am I wrong? I never saw Razor show you any kindness, yet you still liked him.
I mean, I could get a USB disk drive.
Don't tell me you see him as a father figure.
Just for when I want to watch, like, movies.
Jane...
That I have, at least.
That's enough.
You hear that? Even the PubSec officer thinks you're pathetic.
But even if I've got, like, the DVDs, I still just tend to watch everything online nowadays. Whether it's on Netflix or otherwise.
The big bad daddy who cussed you out every day is gone. And yet you still miss him. What are you? A bunch of daddy's
I like
boys?
Cess look there.
Hang on. I did not say that.
I said shut up! You traitor! I'm gonna make you pay! We cubs of the mountain lions will...
Actually, Cubs isn't completely accurate. I certainly didn't think of Razor as a father figure.
I know! It's just a metaphor, get it? Don't let that sewer rat toy with you anymore! We've got them surrounded! Get them!
This looks so Spider-Verse right now.
What's going on? Was that coming from the fissure?
I do like the combination of colors for that, though.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
That's a big lot of rockets.
You finally caught up.
Captain Zhou Yuan, Jingyi, everyone! And you're that guard kid. You're still alive? How?
You're surrounded. Lay down your weapons and surrender.
So he was fine. Excellent. Several days later, outside the meeting room at the Luminous Square precinct of Neps. Of Nep. Nepgear. Neptune.
Wait, you yawn at work too, Jingyi? Aren't you an automaton?
Yes, but that's irrelevant. Exhaustion is a state of mind, not the body. Or, to put it another way, yawning is like the soul burping from eating too much boredom.
Wow, that's a interesting analogy. I like it.
Plus, yawns are contagious.
No way! There's no way I'll yawn before the captain gets out of the commendation meeting. Ah, dang it.
You should listen to your elders. Anyway, I'm bored right now, so could you do that thing again, Seth?
What? No.
Oh,
I don't
no.
want to.
Oh, it's just contagious. How dare they?
Don't be shy. Here, I'll help you start. Captain, please listen to me. I'm with a mountain lion bodyguard called Jane. I'm supposed to arrest her, but I've persuaded her to turn over a new leaf. I'll bet my reputation that she can change. Captain, please trust me.
Come on, Chingy. Enough already.
Yeah, obviously he's been filled in since then that she was actually undercover.
And then Juyuan replies.
Seth, let me introduce you. This is Jane Doe, a criminal behavioral expert who's been working with us for a long time now. She's part of the operation as an informant. I'm sorry that the situation was a bit complicated this time. I'll tell you more details later.
You notice her hairband is like a handcuff? I think I might have noticed it before, but I just saw it again and I was like, oh.
Captain, is the meeting over? How can you remember everything so perfectly?
Also, another thing I'm thinking about, which is kind of random, is you know how she's got these like kind of weapon holders on her jacket? This jacket better be made out of some really strong like Kevlar material or something to hold that, because like what's it bolting it to? Cloth is like not that durable. If it's holding like that sort of weight, you think it would just like tear off and go rip if you move around too much. But you know, it's a game and design looks cool, so we forgive.
Oh, how could I forget? Especially with your funny expression at the time, Seth. But don't be upset. It's thanks to you and Jane that we could finally wrap up this whole operation. You can be happy about that.
Jane Doe, John Doe, who Doe? It's crack up because that last one you can also take it as who though, you know, who Doe. Who Doe.
Speaking of which, what about Jane?
Why
isn't she here for the secret commendation?
I think they didn't really need to be explained, but I did anyway just because it was funny to me. Not the explanation, but just how
Apparently, there's
how
a
that sentence
case
can
that
flow.
requires her as a consultant, and she's already set out to make preparations. She said she needed to go repay a favor first.
Jane Doe, John Doe, who Doe, you know. Jane Doe. Meanwhile, at the Random Play Video Stores Street, 12 hours later.
Still crooked?
I think a little to the left. No, try a little to the right.
Well, we've been over this 3 times already. Just give me an accurate answer so I can hang up this business license. And if you can't tell, then ask Fairy to help you.
Come on, bro. How could you say that? I'm totally serious in watching you hang it, aren't I?
Bro, you know, bro,
So is it
come
still
on, bloody.
crooked now, or...?
A little more to the left? A little to the right. What a hassle.
This whole conversation of Jane Doe has like reminded me of that guy we ran into last stream, where he's just like, you know, bro, you know, I just can't do this because, you know.
A real hassle, huh? But the smile on your face is lighting up the room.
Huh? You're the rat Thyron who rented the Poor Peak last time.
Glad you remember me. Am I interrupting something important here?
Not at all. I was just getting back at my brother for always making me eat noodles whenever we go out shopping.
What's so bad about noodles?
Oh, that's how it is.
You
can come
insult
down
the
now,
life
Mr.
of the
Manager.
noodle?
It's hanging perfectly straight now. You
The
got
way
it.
of the noodle?
Oh, my hands are sore now. Thanks for rescuing me there. Are you here to return the videotape?
I was not here last stream. I was not here for a lot of streams. I have been. I hardly remember. Oh, it's so good. Like I know, like people get busy and whatnot, so it's understandable. But I always do appreciate it when people stop by.
That's right. I brought back your copy of the Port Peak.
But
There you go.
yeah, last stream it was this one bandit dude we had to talk to in order to get in and out of the little hideout we were stationed at. And he, every time you asked him for something, he would try to brush it off as, oh, I can't do that because, you know, and what's his name would also be, you know, and he would just add, you know, to everything. He's like one of those guys just trying to find an excuse to not do what you ask.
The tape doesn't seem damaged at all. Great. I'll just get your deposit back for you. 1 second.
The noodle only goes one way until they get wet.
So how was it? Is your friend hooked on it now?
Huh?
You just made me think of the
What do you mean?
you know, the noodles you use at the swimming pool or whatever, those sort of noodles.
Huh? Last time, didn't you say that you were renting it out for a friend? You said that he pretends to be brave, but is actually a wimp. Just like my bro here.
Yeah, that's the you know guy. That's who we rented the DVD for.
I can hear you, you know.
Tape or whatever. Yeah, look, oh, even he said, you know.
Right. I guess I did say that. Sorry, my memory isn't the best. I even forgot what my friend said about the movie.
Well, that's kind of a blatant lie, because if she forgot, sorry, if she had like terrible memory and couldn't remember bits and pieces, she wouldn't be undercover, right?
Let me register for your highest tier membership. And I'll buy your highest value gift card. Plus, I'll be sure to recommend your store to all my friends. Okay?
Just imagine if she let loose or let slip a sentence where she's like, oh man, when I used to work at the flippin' PubSec center or whatever as a like criminal investigator, they would instantly be like, excuse me. Of course, she probably wouldn't do that, but still.
Oh, no worries at all. I'm always the one who forgets things. But let me get that membership card for you right now.
Even when she's not on duty, she's still a cunning little rat.
Thanks for your patronage. Your gift card is ready. May I ask your name for the account?
Letting a few lies seep into her truth she speaks.
You can call me Jane.
Bond. Jane Bond. Oh, that's not the right button. Take a break. Where? Upstairs. God, my mind got dark when you said pool noodle. I don't remember anything too bad with that. All I know is, like, you know, kids used to sword fight with them in the pool. That's about as far as I got. From in my memory, at least. Yes, paperwork out of the way now. Just time to catch up on some shut-eye. Time for sleep. Oh, nips. Why is it so blurred out? Mountain Lion Gang taken down. Just a tip off from a reliable source. SMM hasn't caught wind of this yet, but it'll be over the news soon because this is big. Posting this as a heads up for proxies who have worked with the Mountain Lion Gang before. Better keep a low profile for a while. Inactive Carbon says, what? Those sites from the Mountain Lion Gang are apprehended? You know what? We don't need to read the rest of it. Begone, texts. It's like reading Twitter. One comment is enough, thank you. To read me. As far as this as deep as we can. Damn it, I skipped that bit without reading it. And even though we don't know who the hero of that day was, I'm sure they did so out of the goodness of their hearts. You fall asleep without even realizing it. Probably because you're exhausted. fading to black. No! Things are quiet again. I should keep raising it to not let... Oh, that's it. No more. We're done. Shit! Oh, man. I'll say it now. Give me quest. Look at all these. Oh, I have so many to do. Look at that. I'm not even going to touch them. I'll slowly get through them because that's going to be the only thing we have to go on for the next month and a half. Oh boy. Wait. Hey, it's actually nighttime. I wonder if we can find the cat out here. Yeah, kitty. Yeah, kitty. Oh my goodness. That just smacked me in the face with a wave of nostalgia. I was thinking about Aristocats. Jeez, I haven't seen that movie since I was crawling on all fours. Oh! I just remember. Kitty. One kitty. We need a second kitty. Which one did we grab? It was a noodle store one. Yeah, there he is, Cookie. Hello, Cookie. Zoom in. Show us those adorable eyes. Oh. Takes a picture as they're half closed. Of course. Amazing timing. Note to self, don't get a job as a cameraman. Oh. I need a cough again. Excuse-moi. It is shocking. Oh, hang on. I thought of noodles getting wet, and if a pool noodle acted like a real noodle and the child drowned in the pool once the pool noodle got wet, it is shocking how my brain got dark and thought of a child drowning in the pool. There's something funny like a pool noodle getting wet. If you swap the pool noodle with a real noodle, an edible noodle, just wouldn't they like disintegrate in the pool? I think it would. Because it would, you know, get it would absorb all the water, just become really huge and expand. But then it would just like slowly disintegrate, would it not? And they would get wet. So super floppy. So it wouldn't disintegrate, they'd just get wet and floppy. Wonderful. Now I'm imagining people hit each other with edible noodle in a swimming pool. Aye. Attack up, eh? We could actually, for our... Oh, hang on. Get rid of all of these. Just do one. I wonder if we can sneak this. Because I'm very close to level 50, and then level 50 gives me the last tier of resource gathering.
Let's hurry it up.
Show me the money. Yes! Look at that, we just snuck into 50. I think, what was it, 60 is the max account? Ah. I'll tell you one thing that's disintegrating is my headphones. And my chair, actually. I have two things that are disintegrating. My flipping headphones and my cheap chair. Or cheap chair. Oh, it's only an upholstery, if you can call it upholstery. It's more like some sort of plastic wrap. Or I don't know if it's actually plastic, it just feels plasticky. Yes, Jane. Yeah, I was thinking you forgot me. I could use that to get a discount. But compared to a discount, I'm more happy that you remember me. Especially since you called me Miss Ratfire last time. So I always remember that there's a cute manager here. I coincidentally learned about your knock-knock from my friend a few days ago. Coincidentally? Your editor is full of coincidences and surprises. No, I've I've a few friends who are regular at your store. Anyway, I'm just saying hi. I'll come over to renew my membership too, young manager. Manager. Oh boy. We've hit Internaut level 50. Yes. Give me the pulls. Proxy rank up. We gotta go do that before we do any more. Wait, what? Hold on. No. Wrong screen. This one here. 24-hour store. What's over here? What is you explanation point for? Can I get something new? No? Huh? Eh? I don't know. Can't be anything that important. Chat with Shepherd. Oh, it's right here. Big queer and floppy. God, those three words sound wrong together out of context. Yep. It's like a moist towelette. I love moist towelettes. That was like a funny Skyrim sort of source filmmaker dude was making a whole bunch of skits like that on Machinima before I went to Custard. Ah, damn it. I always seem to do this as well. I accidentally click and miss the first dialogue window. My bad, I'm sorry. You know, unless there's a big thicket. I don't usually show my face around. But I came to your shop today, of course, because it's a special day. Oh, it's your retirement day? I may want to retire, but the cost of living in New Eridu won't let me. I've come to see you because I've got something of the utmost importance here. That's right. Today's the day that you qualify for the promotion to the legendary proxy tier. There's one last step before you finally regain the title of legendary. A return to the throne for Phaethon. Aren't you excited? Whoa. I'm so excited that I just can't hide it. I know. I want to. That's right, just that name alone is already more legendary than any legendary proxy title could ever hope to be. Still, I must remind you that you must complete the final reputation rank up trial. Declare your grand return to Internaut, despite having never actually left. Oh, legendary proxy, Phaethon. Oh, and remember to come find me at the coffee shop once you've completed the promotion mission. There's a gift waiting for you. Is it a gift box full of free pulls? I would absolutely love that. More pulls. Well, the HDD has been debugged and Fairy is ready for the final reputation rank up trial. But I think Fairy is more interested in the title of Legendary AI rather than Legendary Proxy. Confirm. Path Proxy 4, okay. Make sure I remember the name because we'll jump in and it's going to be like new. I haven't touched this flippin' thing for a while. Path to the Proxy. Fire. I'm sorry, Alan. Bye.
How can I help?
We're gonna have to go with team average.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
Lucy's only like level 30 and she's got no equipment. You want to see?
Good day, Proxy.
Oh my goodness, just bear.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
Oh, I deselected hers. So you can deselect them.
Is it work time? Is food
I wonder if they added that recently. Oh, poor Sokaku. Different voice actor. But she still sounds fairly similar, so it's fine. I think I do like the nuance her older voice had, the previous VA. Just a shame of what happened. We'll grab Piper because she's physical, and then we can have everybody. Yeah, look at them. They're all happy. The 3 musketeers. Also, it's funny how you find something that is stupid funny and you laugh so hard you end up in a lot of pain from yes. I guess it's my weird sense of humor. But what was I saying? Yes. Ben here is supposed to be a tank. Look at his attack value. He has the highest attack value out of everybody I have. Even Ellen. Look at hers. She's my DPS. She's got like heaps of crit rate, of course, but this is a lie. Don't look at this. It says he's got 9.8 crit rate. He's actually got more than that. I think he gets 16% base just for when he has a shield up. Where is it? This one. Yeah, this one here. If he has like a shared attribute of action, he has another 16% crit rate. So he's pretty much got 25% crit rate, which is nice. And because I've got this set on him, the fire set, I've got 4-piece fire, 2-piece defense, he gets another 28% crit chance when the enemy's on fire. It's great.
How can I help?
And because of that, again, if we go back to his skills, because he's got this passive, this isn't even a max yet. He's only at 66% of his defense as converted into attack. That's just nuts. He's already at like 2200, not 22,000 attack, and he scales from defense. And all of his like little nuances, like oh yeah, his cinema. And when you successfully trigger a block counter, Ben's special attack or EX special inflicts an additional 300% of his defense as damage. You don't need to build attack on him, just keep building more defense, really. Everything ends up being better. Even this one's the ludicrous one. It's like when you get hit by an enemy, so you know, if you do a counter attack, you deal 600% of his defense as an attack. And this goes up by 90% every time you level it. It's like an additional 360%, I believe, so you can push this all the way to 960 of his defense. Percent of his defense, which is mad if you can get multiple copies. Turn him into a burst. Anyway. Oh, damn it, I hit cancel. I wasted enough time. We'll get this for he's not leveled at all, but his fire anomaly. So he'll help us get that burn quicker. Because they do attack in combat on their own. What? Am I dumb? Exit combat. What happened? How did we end up with Alan and not Ben? What did I do? Oh, sheesh. As long as they do not replace Billy's VA. I don't think Billy's VA is in any trouble, as far as I know. But I would also be very sad if they remove Billy, because Billy's voice really fits him. It's like how Argenti's voice actor really fit, and then you get a different one and it's just like, oh man, it's not the same. It's not like the quality dropped or anything, it's just a different voice. It's like hearing someone you speak for their entire life, like with a kind of deep, gruff voice, and then the next day you suddenly hear this high-pitched little girly voice. No offense, of course. I'm just saying as an example.
Okay, time to get a little ferocious.
It's like, what the heck? I don't think I can get used to that. A camel can throw up its stomach. If a human did that, everyone would be scared. What the flip? Wait, do you mean like literally throw up its stomach? Like it can regurgitate its entire innard? Or you mean just like its entire contents? I'm assuming you mean its entire innard. That's freaky, because you would still have the intestinal tract and whatnot all attached to that, right? Holy, that is messed up. That is a horror situation right there. Yeah, if a human could do that, I think you'd be dead. Does that to cool it down? Flip, that's... wow. Nature. Nature be wild. Bonk 'em. Oh, look at that damage. Oh, it's nice seeing being around the game. Look at him go.
Perfect teamwork.
Yeah, get that assault burn going. Burn. Give me that critical damage.
Great hit. Going the extra mile.
Who's next? Where's everybody? What's going on? Oh, I love Ben's like, oh, it just looks so cool. It's kind of funny, I like leveled Piper quite a bit. And now we've got like a new anomaly for School 5 side. I'm like, oh, it's too late, I've already leveled it. Where the enemies at? Oh, hello. I really don't like this one in particular. Oh, I dodged too early. Burn.
Great hit.
Rule violations won't be tolerated.
Yeah, get that little burny bomb.
To the middle.
Done 50 damage. Wow, such big damage. Is this already impaired, this leg? I think it is. It looks broken. Or damaged, not broken. Or set him on fire again. Where was that leg I was working on? This one? Yeah, this is the one. Give him a crack. And swap on to Lucy and swap back to Ben. Throw that little Maglu at him. See if we can destroy this leg. Disorder. There we go, destroyed leg. Move to the next one. Ooh, just jumped right over it. It's nice that you're like completely invulnerable during that entire spin. Oh, it's beauty. There's some big iframes. Ooh, second hit. Oh, yep, Lucy. And Ben. Bang boot, and then back to bite the. Look at that assault gauge just build up. Delicious. Finish him with the Ben special. Yeah. I love it. Alright. Oh. Got five. Look at that. 5 pulls. Oh my gosh. I can read what you were saying because I was like heavily distracted by combat there. Well, it is wild. What used to be go to the woods, see a family of foxes drinking tea, sitting outside speaking English. Saw a fox last time, arranged to go outside in bed. Until it bites you. Oh no! I've got rabies. Agent level max. Oh my goodness, we're legioned. Gotta go to the coffee shop and harass our manager. If we can call him that. What's the name? Stephen? Stefan or Stephen? It's not even that, Shepherd. Do not believe me on camera doing such a thing. The other is I really want to see that. I will believe you in this case, just so I don't have to deal with the. I mean, when I see it in that sort of thing in like videos and whatnot, regardless if it's like, you know, guts and gore and whatnot, it's I don't know, it just doesn't feel as bad. But when I see it in like movies and cinema and real life, I just like, ooh, can't deal with it. I think you've been enjoying the rubber hose art style. Ooh. Okay. Interesting that you bring this up, because I was thinking I wasn't really going to do anything similar, but I was looking at and watching a couple of Cuphead videos, because I found it very interesting that they had one lady who was basically doing all the cleanup and line art, etc., for all of the other artists who were doing like frames and whatnot, and she did it all in the old style. She didn't do it digitally, she did each one by hand. It was like just a really cool little fact on the development, and because of course it's in like, you know, rubber hose sort of style, I was like, oh yeah, it would have been, you know, very fun to animate as well, just because you can exaggerate things like quite wildly. There's like no really bones than anything. At least that's what it looks like when it's animated, of course. If Billy's VA was replaced, get someone who does a good Deadpool impression and have him do Billy's voice. Honestly, that would probably work. Because he does have a... I think I might have mentioned it a few times, but I'll say it again. He does have a voice line that sounds very Ryan Reynolds. Like, it almost sounds like it is Ryan behind a voice filter. That's how, like, close it sounds like. At least to me, I don't know. Maybe my ears are broken. That's right, a desire. Witnessing a young buck taking such bold strides forward, I can't help but think back to when I first made my debut, and everything collapsed in a pile of heap. In a heap pile. Our world just fell apart. No, we won't talk about it. Back then they called me a rising star among all the other Intel dealers. What a pity I never got a title like Legendary Broker to commemorate all those memories. Unlike you, I never had a senior guiding me on the path to becoming a legend. How noble. Of course, my broker's fee cannot be ignored. Anything less would be disrespecting a legend. But we still need to hold a little ceremony, of course. A legendary proxy comes with a legendary price tag. Little ceremony on this day of you rising to the ranks of legendary proxy. Take these little gifts as a token of my appreciation and leave behind some more stories in your Eridu. Stories that only belong to you and me and every other player playing the main character. Can't forget that, that's very important. There's a trust event. I don't need any more trust with Ambi. Ambi loves me regardless. Oh, Nicole though. Where's Nicole? Nicole, where's your trust event? We need to get Nicole's trust up. Unless they're both at the same place. Damn it, Nicole's not over here. Ambi's over yonder. Oh, coffee shop.
Nothing beats caffeine on a lazy afternoon. Want some?
And then we leave. And voila! A wild Nicole has appeared. It's like a magic trick. Pull a rabbit out of the hat, you pull a Nicole out of a coffee shop. It's you, perfect timing. I've got some news. Good news. The Cunning Hairs have a sudden surge in positive reviews on the internet. We're getting a month's worth of positive reviews in just a day. I just realised I didn't check what I got as a reward from that dude. Oh well. It's got to be because of the changes I made to how we do business. I had someone to write those positive reviews. That feels kind of like sad and mean at the same time to say. I got to, even this one, are you guys manipulating reviews? Or just like, don't you find that suspicious? Now that you mention it, it is a little bit suspicious. I've noticed that the number of orders we're receiving doesn't quite match up with the number of positive reviews we're getting. But who cares? The more good reviews, the better. Ah, it's getting late. I'll have to bounce now. And look, there's another positive review. I've got to reply to it. Oh, we didn't get any trust bonus. We said the wrong thing. So we had to insult her. That's the only way she gets... Well, I was about to say something there. Probably shouldn't be saying. I almost slipped. So I was like, hang on. If I go further with that sentence, it's probably not. We could go to Scott Outpost. Wait. No. Go to HIA. We will do a round of... We should have the maximum level now. Physical bits. Oh, look at that, level 50, excellent. So now, if I go next, we should... Wait, hang on, where's the rate? Oh, here it is. So we will get 5. We're guaranteed to get 5 now. Oh my gosh, finally. Hold on, wait, no, that wasn't the right one. It was this one we wanted to check. What's the rate now? Okay, we're guaranteed to get 1 instead of 0. Never mind, 5. It's also 5. Geez, sometimes I'm just like, click too fast, don't actually look at what I clicked on. Okay, there we go. Also, the panda looks high in the back. That panda is a stuffed panda. It's like a mascot in front of the store. He sits there looking pretty. But it's, he has an interesting little interaction with the customers, where the customers all seem to like giving it gifts and things. That's why there's like a cup of coffee just sitting there and other little knickknacks. Every time someone walks past, they're just like, ooh. Yeah, here's some company for you, Mr. Panda.
Take this.
I like the head stun. Oh, it feels satisfying.
I'm scissors, you're paper.
That's what Genshin's missing. Hit stun whenever you hit enemies. Doesn't quite feel like you're hitting them. I think they might have like a little bit of hit stun in the game. Either that or I just haven't noticed because I've played it for too long and it just kind of disappears. That feeling.
Don't mess up my nails.
Still looks like it's high on something. Well, you're right. He's high on life. Even though he's an inanimate object. In a video game. I mean, actually thinking about it, if he's been outside in like the weather, he must be like pretty gross. You would assume that the coffee shop owner like gets him washed every week or so. Otherwise, that's just a bit grody.
Don't mess up my nails.
It would be found in Genshin if that was so. Very true in both meanings of the fact. I could see content creators very much farming that for content. But oh my god, look at the Genshin Impact hit stun, it's so amazing. They finally gave it to us. It's now so satisfying to hit things. Yet still only requires a single brain cell, or not even a brain cell, to play combat. It's a bit. What's the word I'm looking? Subjective. Because even this, sometimes you can kind of just play brain dead. Like the resource farming for that one in particular, it's not really hard. You just have to finish it, even though it's got a ranking system. It doesn't really matter what ranking you get. As long as you finish it, you get the adequate amount of resources. It's not like if you get S rank, you get max amount of materials. Though that would definitely give incentive to getting an S rank. It's like, oh damn it, I didn't get an S rank. I only got 3 resources out of the 4 I could have gotten or whatever. But I feel like that would be kind of weird. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it could be fine. Okay, we have Curtis Cross Outpost. Go. Go, go! I keep clicking just under go. Confirm. They would find a glitch, as they always do. Very true. Though, the glitches that they find in that game are very bizarre to execute. It's like, you must do an attack, make sure you land on the exact frame that you impact the enemy, and then pause the game, fast travel to this location, any location or whatever, and then make sure the second that you land, you use your E skill, and then you fast travel back to the location that you were at previously, and then you close and open the game. You do 5 jumping jacks, no more, no less. Make sure you have the correct posture, otherwise it won't work. and then you do at least one pull on the standing back. Okay, I went a bit overboard, sorry, but that is how it kind of goes sometimes. I know the glitches that they're trying to do often have something to do with how the game loads and unloads assets and what the player's doing, etc. Which is probably why, like, you're executing a line of code where it does like an action, like an attack or whatever, and then you're interrupting that line of code by pausing the game, and then you're traversing, so that effect is being brought over when you get teleported, sort of thing. It's something to do with that, because it's I know that trick's used very often in speedruns as well, for older games as well, where they try to do a certain action, make sure they land on like almost an exact frame or a certain whatever other instance that needs to happen, and then they just like either pause the game and they quick load the game, like they load they save and load, or they just load it, etc., or they go back to main menu for whatever reason and it just makes it go faster for some reason, or skips some lines of code that initiates something, and then you've just like, haha, you've just pulled off like a 5-minute or 10-minute time-saving skip. Wonderful. Good, cool stuff though. I still find the Genshin Osmanthus wine meme funny. But where are those who... what? Something the memory? Oh, flip, even I can't like remember the full joke now. But I know what you mean. What's the one with the blue dragon dude who fires the water beam? The something mécanique. That one was funny. They've got like the new patch out too for that, I saw. Was it last week? Or is it this coming week that it's landing? Or whenever it is.
I shall follow your thank you for the
I considered trying it. Only because I pretty much have given up on Genshin. The only time I go back to it is to do the region content when it comes out. Like the last one, of course, which was Fontaine. The water world, water element. What did I need for the second one again? Electric and ether. Oh man, that's like one I don't have really good characters for.
Need something? My service.
It's not going to go over well, but oh well. Oh yeah, Corin. Bring Corin.
I promise, I'll spare no effort.
We could use Ben as our damage dealer. Maybe that would be funny. They say they fixed the bug, but it's a lie. Glitch finders find a bug no matter how badly you try to fix it. It depends. Most of the time, when you fix a bug, you make a new bug. It's just programming. It happens. Find a bug, you fix it, and then you just made another 2 bugs. Or 3 bugs. Maybe 4 bugs. Depending how deep and how many systems you have to navigate through in order to fix the original one. Well, that was weird. I don't really notice too much difference with Sokaku's voice activating differently. She still sounds fairly similar. It's a good job to the voice actor for that.
The perfect fight.
I didn't notice Lucy's one either, to be honest, because I wasn't paying attention. Wee. See how many pulls I've got after this as well. I'm just doing this first stage just to get a feel of it.
Take this.
Because last reset that we had for this, I'm just gonna call it Zenless Zone's Abyss. I can't remember what it's called right now. It was a Shinryu defense. There we go. I remembered it as I was saying the wrong word. Or the Genshin Impact equivalent of it, at least. But yeah, last Shinryu defense, I couldn't even get past the second stage. I got a B rank on it, and I was like, oh goodness.
The perfect fight.
Whereas the one before that, I managed to get like halfway through it. It's because the enemy levels just like go up quite high. Gets to like 60 or 70 or something. I managed to get up to 70-ish on the one prior. Which was like stage 4 or 5. Which is not bad. But I only got B ranks on them because I could just barely DPS it in time. Because it is a DPS race. Gotta kill things fast. And while you can build your character to have armor penetration or whatever for whatever element, I don't really feel like it's worthwhile to not bring a stunner, because I saw some people who were building it like, oh, you don't need to bring a stunner if you just have like a lot of penetration or armor pen built on your DPS or your damage dealers or whatnot. But the damage increase you get from stun is just so big that if you don't, if you take it away, it just doesn't seem really worth. Also, I should have been using Corrin while he was stunned, because Corrin deals bonus damage. Definitely need put more energy regen on Ambi. Look, he's turning. He's turning as well. There's another thing I've mentioned before, but Ambi's stun is all packed into her EX special. When it's not up, she does struggle a little to output enough stun.
You asked for it.
Ooh. Yeah, oh, you did shoot me in the back.
The pleasure's all yours. Wait, don't move.
So I'm pretty sure the energy regen also affects your basic attack energy regen. Damn it, stop shooting me. Actually, do keep shooting me. So I can just use the dodge counter instead. Spin. I really need to upgrade Corrin's equipment. She's still like wearing a bunch of just A rank gear. Where I've pretty much fully built Alan. She doesn't have too much trouble. Oh, we died. I was paying attention. It's okay, we can still finish it with these two. That's probably gonna... Actually, it's just time based on this, so it doesn't matter if we lose Ambi, as long as we kill these guys. Here we go. Still got an A rank. It's not. That's pretty sad for the first time. What was the time limit? 300 seconds. So what's that? About 5 minutes. Or 4 minutes 30. Always forget. I wish they would just say 5 minutes, 4 minutes, or whatever. I have to do math in my head. 60 divided by 5. Or 300. 5? Where did I get 5 from? But yeah. We at least did one. Oh, I want that though. I want that. I want that. There's also some of these nodes I can finish as well. Like this one hasn't got an S rank yet. I think all of the rewards are in here. Say which is claimed and which is not claimed. Yeah, that one's not claimed. That one's not claimed. Just these last two, really. I should be able to do them. Probably soonish. And then this one's a new one that got added with the R&B patch. So another permanent one that you can just take your time with. It's just really these ones that are temporary. They reset every 14 days. Every 2 weeks, basically. And we do have this quest as well. That's also to do with Hollow Zero. And I like looking at this. It's cool. Looks like a singularity with the way it kind of bends around. It even has rocks floating around it. Are we in space? No, we're not. We're on the ground. Hey, what's up there? Big radar thing. Or antenna, not even a radar. Ugh. But yeah, that's this section. We unlock this one if we can do that quest. It's pretty hard though. I got my butt handed to me already once doing it. I need to level my characters a bit more before I do it. Yes, let's check our signal search. Do we have? Damn it! We only have 9. 9. We need another one somewhere. I don't want to spend my premium resources on that. Should we try a temple? I mean, I kind of want to save these for Jane, to be honest. Because if I check my details, my search history, if we look over here. Yeah, I got Alan right there, and I've got like 10 pulls built up. So I would like to save those for when Jane comes out. Because I'll have to fight 50-50. Battle it! Battle my RNG and hope I get Jane the first time. Otherwise, I'll have to just pray that I get lucky. If I have to make a second rotation around. It's never fun having to do that. I've had to do it on... Jeez, my dog's going nuts. He heard something outside because he just ran out the door. But yes, I've had to go on full circle a couple of times, both on Genshin and Star Rail. Ugh, it's annoying. It's because it's unlucky enough on one time I went for Star Rails. What was it? I was going for Topaz. And it gave me a standard banner character the first time, and it was bloody Bailu. And I was like, Bailu again. Give me any other standard banner. I've nearly got like flipper maxed out Bailu. Oh, hello Waffle. Twitch on you broke. Oh. It's unfortunate. Because most of the time Twitch works fine. Like I've even checked it on occasion and it's been alright. I guess I don't know if that's a region thing maybe. Like maybe the region I'm streaming it to for Twitch. Because I know I'm using an Oceanic one. Yeah. A triple Z. But yes, welcome. I'm probably going to be stopping fairly soonish though, because we finished the story now and it's just daily stuff left.
Any last words?
Here I come.
Try this. I'll take it. End of the line.
Woohoo! Ow, I dodged into it. Oh, that would have been bad for Lucy. She's squishy as anything. Haha, I'm behind you. Oh yeah, Lucy. Throw Lucy. Switch to Ben. Throw that little fellow. Then we use Piper's ult. Just keep spamming the spin. Get out the lawnmower. Oh, whoops. I should have done Lucy first. For the attack buff. Oh well. Build up that gauge. Oh, I was... Ugh. Okay. Throw Lucy in. Then Ben. You finish off with Piper. But yeah, the reason you see me like spamming that spin from the dash attack is the dash attack makes the spin charge up faster, and while you've got all the stacks from the EX special, you build up more anomaly in one, so it's better to try and get as many hits in as possible. Otherwise, you kind of want to use your basic attack more, so they can build up more energy, because your EX skill and your ult are what give you all the anomaly stacks for Piper, which is what makes it really good. But that was pretty good, considering... Oh, pretty good. And that was not too bad since we leveled up. I thought that might have actually kicked us in the shins. But we've got a few of those. I think it's only really useful for Chingy. What else should we get? So I'm not sure which ones Jane Doe's going to use. These ones, they look like they could be shoe knives, maybe. Or maybe these ones. You would think the element would line up, but I know that these both are electric. What does he fire? This one's electric. Yeah, I don't know. Never mind. Throw everything I said out the window. Maybe we'll try with these. Ethereal Pursuit. That seems like something Jane would use. Yeah, we can use our A-team because it's weak to ice. I say our A-team even though Sokaku's still not really built fully. She provides her attack buff and that's better. But at least she's less squishy than Lucy, who doesn't have any air on her.
Stay calm.
Ow. Oh.
Blow away your troubles! Out of the way.
All those projectiles being tossed at me? How convenient.
I'm scissors, you're paper. Take this. How annoying. Get flushed!
The bite of the shark.
Get lost!
Oh, I didn't even think that would dodge in time.
Blow away your trouble!
I could have just finished that with Ella, actually. I almost never fight with Sokaku on field. But I thought I'd let you have a chance to shine against the common rebel. Mate, you teleport far. Ooh, 3 attacks. I should have been ready for that. Sokaku slam.
Don't mess up my man.
Well, I should have been the other way that order, but never mind. Mistakes were made.
Shark Nami.
Give him the boot.
Blow away your trouble.
Don't know if you can see, but he's got like that boot icon on the south bar on the top right there. I think that's the frost resist reduction. Or it might be from Lyco hitting him, giving him that additional stun damage. So instead of 200%, it's 235%. Very nice. This is 185, then it goes up. Once he's fully stunned.
I'm happy to be of service.
Or not. Maybe it was 185 to begin with. I mean, it went from 150 to 185. Yeah, there you go, dropped to 150 just as it ended. Ah, it's nice having iframes for that entire duration. An A for effort. That is fine. That is good. Alright. We are done. Well, I guess that's it. Once again, we're going to be waiting for the next patch before we can get any more progress, or any, not progress, any more story from ZZZ 2. I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm a bit disappointed. The story itself was good. I know I kind of yapped over a few parts of it, but I still got like most of what was going on. It's just a shame that it feels short. It literally took me like two streams to do. It's about like the length of Star Rail's last one. But hopefully Star Rail has the other half of the story coming out with Jiaoshu, the Foxian dude, the male Foxian. Oh my goodness, the first male Foxian character to be playable. Also known as the Acheron battery from looking at his abilities. But who knows? They might have nerfed him into the ground by the time he releases. I don't know if he will be receiving any more changes at the moment. I think that's that. He's in his final form. I guess we'll see on patch day. But anyway, thank you very much for everyone who popped in and watched. I always appreciate it. I hope you have a fabulous day, and I will catch you on Wednesday for me, Tuesday for you, maybe, depending on time frames. Well, it's Wednesday for me. I'm just gonna, you know what? I should just stick with my own time zone. On Wednesday, I will see you. I will probably be playing some more Tekken. I haven't practiced Tekken in a while either, so I'm gonna be like trying to embed muscle memory. That's what I was trying to do last time, at least. Anyhow, have a good one, and I'll catch you then. Bye bye. See you later. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen.